And we have returned for the second half of my second game of Jeopardy for the Xbox 360, and the double Jeopardy round's about to start. And as you can see by our scoreboard here, I'm in the lead with $7,400. Player 3 is in second place with $400. Player 2 is in third with $200. So player 2 will start us off in the double Jeopardy round. This is, of course, the round that has two daily doubles. And let's find out what the categories are, shall we?
iPod.
iPod.
American playwrights.
American playwrights.
U.S. bodies of water.
Bodies of water.
It's a gas.
It's a gas.
Which president's cabinet?
President's cabinet, and the last one is movie folk.
Player 2
Player
gets
2?
to make the first selection once
Movie
again.
folk for
This
400.
time we're moving into the double Jeopardy. Rejected by USC Film School, this S in DreamWorks SKG now sits on the film school's board of counselors. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Steven Spielberg? Okay. Let's go with
player 1. Jerry Maguire was originally written for Tom, not Cruise, but him. Player 1.
Who is Tom Selleck?
Oh!
No.
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Ah. Okay.
Please. He majored in journalism at Fordham before playing a newspaper reporter in the Pelican Brief. Player 3.
Denzel Washington. Yeah, that's who we're looking for.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player 3.
1,600.
Because this actor got his name by giving his mom a fetal kick while she viewed a Da Vinci work. Okay, player 1.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
All right, and let's finish up the category.
All right, to get orc war screams for The Lord of the Rings, this director put phonetic yells on a scoreboard for 25,000 cricket fans. Player 1.
Who is Peter Jackson? That'll take me into the five figures for the first time in this game. I'm at 10,600.
Player 1.
And we'll go over to iPod for 400.
Chilly name of the head of lettuce that's cut into quarters to make a wedge salad. Yes, player 1.
What is Ice Cap?
Nope.
No.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Player 3.
It's player 3.
Igloo.
Nope.
No.
Sorry. Anyone else? Player 2.
Iceberg. Yeah, that was it. 600
Player
now.
2. You're in command of the board.
iPod
We
800.
continue, right? Let's go over to Sarah.
When graphing the equation y equals 2x plus 1, the line intersects the y-axis at 1. In general, the point where the line crosses is called the y-this.
Yes, player 1.
What is intercept?
That's it.
Yeah, there we go.
Where do we begin? From the Latin for unable to speak. This three-syllable word means extremely childish. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is immature? What?
Anyone else?
Oh. Unable to speak. Oh, shoot, I misread
Player 3?
that part.
Nope.
Not imperfect.
Any other takers? It's player 2.
Infantile. Okay, I never heard of that word.
Player
Never
2.
heard of that.
Where do we start?
Playwrights for 4.
True and false. David Mamet's no-nonsense book on this craft includes a chapter called Find Your Mark. Here's what we wanted. Acting.
Acting.
Player 2. Choose again.
800.
This playwright once said that his Aunt Belle, a Sunday school teacher, was the prototype of Blanche Dubois. Yes, player one?
Who is Tennessee Williams? Please let it be right. Yes, that's right. Okay, iPod for 2000.
A lot of clues, a lot of cameras.
sorry.
Meaning beyond memory. This type of time originally referred to the period before 1189 AD. It's player one.
Indefinite? What is indefinite?
Nope.
No, and I'm down to 9,000.
Any other takers?
Come on. I'm gonna try and stay in the 5 figures, darn it.
Here's the correct response. Immemorial.
Oh, immemorial.
Player one.
Answer there, one of the two daily
The
doubles.
first of the 2 daily doubles. You are in first place. Decide on your wager, player one. Here is your clue. This Austrian city's name is German for bridge over the Inn River.
What is Innsbruck?
Congratulations.
There we go.
You're still in first, player one. Player one. Pick again. You might desire the rings and garters worn by this Desire Under the Elms author. They're in the Yale Library.
Player 2?
Let's hear it, player two.
Eugene O'Neill?
Correct.
Yep.
Player two. Start us. Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Here's the correct response. Barack Obama.
Who's the current president?
Player two, back to you for our
800.
next selection. Secretary of State Dean Rusk. Both JFK and him. Yes, player one.
Who's Lyndon Johnson?
Yeah!
There we go. I want to be careful.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
Playwrights for
Player
16.
one. Fan and Yam was inspired by a meeting with this playwright for whom life was no picnic. Here's the correct response. William Inge.
William Inge, okay.
Player one. Pittsburgh's African American Cultural Center was renamed for this piano lesson author, who was born in Pittsburgh. The correct response is August Wilson.
Never heard of him.
Please pick again, player one. Secretary of Education William Bennett. Secretary of State George Shultz. Okay, player two.
Jimmy Carter?
Nope.
No.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Is player 3 gonna ring in? No.
Here's the correct response. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Player one, you pick again, please.
And there's the other daily double.
That's it. The other daily double. You are in first place. Player one,
I am
please
not
select
gonna
your
go
wager.
too big on this one, just 1,200.
Answer this. Secretary of Labor George Shultz. Attorney General John Mitchell.
Who is Richard Nixon?
You have maintained
There we
your
go.
lead. There you go.
Up to
Player
14,000.
one, that's Secretary of the Interior James R. Garfield. Secretary of War William Howard Taft. Player two.
Theodore Roosevelt?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Player
Two categories
Make
left.
a selection, please. as
U.S.
we
bodies
continue.
of water for 4.
Admiralty Inlet and the Hood Canal are the two main branches of this irregular inlet in the northwest corner of Washington State. Here's the response we were looking for. Puget Sound.
Puget Sound, okay.
Player 2, you pick again, please.
Bodies of water, 8.
Although only about 1.5 square miles in area, Lake Conneaut, south of Erie, is this state's largest natural lake.
South of Erie.
Yes, player 1.
What is New York?
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Pennsylvania.
Oh. Okay, come on, Mark. You gotta be careful
Player
here.
2, you pick again, please.
Oh, it's
The
not
Gila River joins this river near Yuma, Arizona.
Player
Yes,
3.
player 3.
Colorado.
You.
Yeah, he's right. So he's back on the
Okay,
board.
let's get back into this. Player 3, you
1600.
make the next selection as one of the world's longest multiple arch dams helped form this state's Grand Lake of the Cherokees. The correct response is Oklahoma.
Oh!
We return to you, player 3.
It's every day.
This river that connects Lake St. Clair and Lake Erie provides part of the border between Michigan and Ontario. It's player 1.
What is the Detroit River?
Correct.
That'll take me up to 15,200.
A lot of clues,
It's a
a lot
gas
of
for
categories.
2,000.
Around 1910, for chemical company BASF, Carl Bosch learned to make quantities of this gas from nitrogen and hydrogen.
Player 3.
Player 3?
Ammonia.
That's right. Way to go.
Yeah.
Player 3?
Gas
Start
for
us
4.
off. DuPont owns the trademark to this refrigerant gas introduced in the 1930s to replace hazardous substances.
Player
Yes, player 2.
Player 2, sorry. What is Frio?
You got it. Player 2, make a selection, please.
Gas
as we
for
continue.
800.
It immediately precedes lithium on the periodic table.
Studied the periodic table before, but what comes before
It's player
lithium?
3.
Yeah! Helium, that's right.
Player 3, you start.
Gas for 12.
The name of this gas comes from the Greek for strange.
Hopefully I'll be able to have an out-of-reach game here going into Final Jeopardy.
The correct response is xenon.
Xenon is what we needed. Alright, last one
And
for
we'll wrap up the board
$1,600.
with this clue. To make a simple fire extinguisher, put vinegar in baking soda, producing this gas that will put out a flame.
And it's an out-of-reach
Here's
game.
the correct response. Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide was what we needed.
I'll see you all for Final Jeopardy in just a moment.
15,200 for me, 4,200 for player 2,
We've got the Final
4,000
Jeopardy
for player
round here
3.
for you. And
This Final
today
Jeopardy
features
category for
this
the 3
category.
players.
American authors. So, what's your wager?
Okay, let's try 4,800. So this will put me at an even
Here's the clue
$20,000
for you.
if I'm correct.
Injured on the Austro-Italian front on July 8, 1918, he also crossed the English Channel with U.S. forces on D-Day.
Who's William Faulkner? We'll let the music play here. Dun, 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 dun. And we'll lock that in.
What did you
Player
say?
3. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
And that will set you
Wrong. So you lose $205. You drop to
What did you
$37.95.
put
Player
as your
2,
response?
Hemingway.
How much do you add?
Oh.
Correct response.
So 2,900 added for a total of
What
7,100,
did you say?
and I said Faulkner, and that's
Sorry,
wrong.
that incorrect response will
So I
drop your
lose
score by-
4,800. That drops me to
You were
10,400,
ahead
but
as our
I'm still a
champion, player
winner.
one.
So my two-game total is $30,400. And I'll see you for another game of Jeopardy for the Xbox 360 soon. I will admit though, this was I do admit though, this version is a little bit tougher on the Wii, at least with some of the categories that I've had, mainly because I've had some categories on here so far that I don't recall seeing before. But in any case, I'll see you for Game 3 of Jeopardy for the Xbox 360 soon.